The Xbox One Project Scorpio will support HVEC/VP9, playback, and 4K 60fps DVR, which I guess to someone who's never played on a gaming computer, that 4K 60fps DVR probably sounds awesome, but that's been a thing on PC for so long now I've kind of lost track. I'm pretty sure Shadowplay offers that feature, as well as 1440p, and I wouldn't be surprised if Relive from AMD also offers that feature. On top of that, let's say you do record in 4K 60fps DVR. If the person is gaming on the Xbox Scorpio and doesn't exactly have a mighty rig, imagine the time it would take to render that shit at 4K 60 in Adobe or Sony Vegas. It would take a long time on a 4-core processor, a decent one, even like a 6700K or 7700K or 4790K, etc. I can only imagine how many people who game on Xbox and try to render videos on their crummy ass little laptops, the time it would take. It would probably take a day at the least, but enough observation. Windows Central has now revealed some of the information on Microsoft's upcoming Xbox Project Scorpio console, which will feature an integrated PSU, no external brick this time, and support for HVEC and VP9, playback, and 4K 60fps DVR. I have no clue why they have to reiterate that in stories. Microsoft has recently conducted a 4K test on their Beam stream service, which actually, surprisingly, Beam isn't bad. I mean, if I was honestly concerned with streaming, I would probably do stuff on Beam as well as Twitch and whatnot, because Beam actually has a lower latency time. In the sense of Twitch, you could be 15 seconds behind the video, and Beam is something like 5, which is quite impressive. But anyway, preparing their Twitch competitor for release of Project Scorpio, offering 4K 60fps streaming support, where the Xbox One only features support for 720p 30fps stream support. Wait, what? 4K streaming at Beam is gonna do that? 4K streaming at 60fps? That's insane. Like, really, who has the internet bandwidth for that? You'd have to have money. Like, the only way this would be feasible, in all honesty, I'm sorry to deviate from the story, but the only way for this to be feasible at 4K 60fps is if you had a crazy nice internet connection, like Google's Fios, or if you're paying Verizon, I don't know, $150 to $200 for their top tier internet services. Honestly, 4K 60fps, that has to be a lot of bandwidth you are moving. It'd be utterly insane. So anyone who would use this feature probably has enough money, and they're probably a big YouTuber most likely, or Twitch streamer, to afford 4K 60fps streaming support. That's just wow. I'm sure it's the future, but right now with the current prices of internet, you know, as far as I know, like, I have decent internet and it can't do 4K 60. It could do probably 1080p 30. Damn, you're nowhere near 4K 60. If I were to do that, then I'd have no connection for an online game. Like, literally, I'd have to be playing a single player game for it to be remotely feasible. Forgive me. Project Scorpio is designed to be a native 4K console, though it is unknown exactly how developers plan to use the new hardware, whether it be upgraded game visuals and/or resolution, or to enable higher frame rate gaming experience. Right now, the exact specifications for this new console are unknown, though it will almost certainly be more powerful than the PS4 Pro. Support for 4K game capture and streaming will be a very attractive feature on the Project Scorpio, offering a huge upgrade over the Xbox One's native DVR compatibilities, though it is undeniable that most high-end streamers will continue to use their external capture solutions for the console. I will say it's cool, I guess, in theory. It just really, I don't see how it's feasible for most people, because the internet for a lot of people is... This is really something that, honestly, it will become the future, 4K gaming streaming, obviously. But with the way the internet is, and the way internet service providers currently operate, it doesn't seem feasible for anyone that doesn't have the money for a super fast internet connection. Like, literally, you'd have to be pushing, I'm guessing, 200 megabits to get 4K support. I'm guessing right now, because I know I'm at 64 megabits, and I could do 1080p 30 if it was a game that didn't require internet, and when I'm online, the best I can do is 720p 60 without completely screwing up my internet connection while playing a competitive online shooter. Definitely going to benefit people who have high internet connection, people who already have a huge following. This will be great for huge Twitch streamers and YouTubers, because they'll have the ability to just push another level of higher quality streaming content out there, well, the rest of us will be lost in the sauce, in all honesty. What? Trash. AMD's Radeon RX Vega was showcased at a tech summit in China. The showcase of the exclusive teaser of the RX Vega was positively received by Chinese media, who were first and the only media to see the video. The teaser is almost likely to be shown everywhere else very soon, and it's expected to go live next week. From what we gather so far, the video has shown limited editions of the RX Vega, but it is unclear what limited here means. It might be a model that will ship to reviewers. What we do know is that it is not really a black and white design, but rather a silver brushed metallic design. The packaging is clearly pointed towards a high-end product. The full video, which we didn't see yet, allegedly shows that the packaging itself comes with light effects. Okay, so that's obvious that this will go to tech reviewers. You know, Linus Tech Tips will have one. Jay's 2 Cents will obviously have one, Bitwit, so on and so forth. You know, they get all the cool light up boxes, and the rest of us can just nibble on a normal box that was made out of poorly recycled paper. What else can we gather from the new pictures? The first one shows a big portion of the backplate, which has multiple stripe-shaped perforations. The Radeon logo is illustrated by LEDs, and right above it, I think there's a BIOS switch. Who knows what it could be? I can't really tell. The second photograph shows a section with the power connectors. A new R logo can be seen at the bottom right corner. We can only also read the letters right above the connectors, which say GPU attach. That's the same feature we had on the Fury X, which is basically an LED load indicator on the backplate. There is the RX Vega logo and dip switch to change the color of GPU attach indicator. Hopefully, we can see the full video soon. There's got to be a way to find this. Oh wow, look at the box. Look at the box it comes in. Dude, that's fucking velvet.
It's so cozy, I'm ensconced in velvet. You know, if it was socially acceptable.
I know you would drape yourself in velvet.
Wow. They literally, like, this is a limited edition box that probably will only go to reviewers. The rest of us won't get to see this. That is, like, extreme. Fuck, I wish I could get one. Honestly, after all this, I don't know what to expect from Vega. Originally, I recall, you know, press conferences, and they were talking about Vega when they were showing it off and the architecture and how it only renders what you see on the screen versus the entire area. If I recall correctly, they were saying something to the effect of, we are aiming Vega past Pascal. And that always read to me as they were trying to develop a card that was greater than Pascal, maybe. I mean, that's what it felt like to me. This is something that was going to be bigger than a 1080 Ti, which wasn't announced at the time, but we all knew was coming. And now even Adore TV, who's very pro AMD, is saying that it probably won't beat a 1080 by much, and it won't beat a 1080 Ti at all, most likely. And a lot of people were saying, well, it was speculation that Vega was supposed to beat the 1080 and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, well, they said that it was going to be something greater. On top of that, maybe they were probably speaking about the architecture. There's also speculation that AMD has made the Vega card a bit more server-friendly, which sacrifices a lot in the terms of gaming. I don't know if that's true or not, because, hell, we all don't really know. We just have these pictures to go by. And I don't think AMD would make that move, especially when they're putting so much emphasis on how much they love gaming, and it's about gamers and so on and so forth. Gamers. Overall, I'm hoping for the best with the AMD Vega card. Hopefully it comes out soon, because the wait is getting just too long. It is too long, and I really hope that Vega is at least on par with the 1080 Ti, because if it's not, it's going to be such a big bust, especially when the 1080 has all this time. Well, the 1080 Ti is all this time to be out. You know, I don't think we're going to see fucking Vega till what, June or something? Oh well, I'm gonna cut this video short because my cat is being extremely annoying. I want to sell him, but I don't think anyone would buy a slightly homosexual cat that has a desire to eat paper. Oh, that's gonna do it for me. I can actually give more fuck than I do. Rate, comment, subscribe if you rate, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. If not, it's fine by me. And adios, bichachos. Ugh. I've really got to get a good call sign. I need something big. Annoying cat. That's my call sign.